I'm going to show you how to make a plant pot into an Easter rabbit. Now for this you'll need plant pot, this is smaller, and you'll also need hessian for the ears, or you could use cardboard, or I've even found this sticky back plastic, good old Blue Peter days, that would do, stuck onto card. And then you'll need some pink ribbon or paper, or cut up an old top, whatever. And for the insert into the ears, you'll need ribbon for the top of the head, and then you'll need, choose your size of googly eyes, a little bit of pink card. I've used a paint sample. Pink card is good for doing the feet. Yeah, there we go. See, little toes will go on there. You'll need your glue gun. Oh, you'll need loose hessian for the whiskers, and you'll need a couple of pom-poms, one for the nose, whoops-a-daisy, one for the tail. Okay, let's get cracking. First of all, let's do, well, I did mean to say you'll need a black pen and some blusher as well. First of all, let's do his little face. So for that, we will do a little W. I really need a new one of these, but I can't go and get one, so you'll have to do. Okay. Just something a little bit cheerful, we all need that, don't we? And then choose your eyes, and I don't know whether to go for, no, I think I'll go for the smaller ones. Yes, okay, we'll stick them on. Now my glue gun's on, but before I put the glue on, I'm going to hold of the eye, stay to my hands now. That's all this hand washing that's going on. Fingers are splitting, but I'm not going to stop washing them. 20 seconds. Right, here we go. Bit of glue there, sort of above the cheek smile. That'll do. I quite like it when their eyes are close together. There we go. Ish. Then let's get some blusher done. A little bit of a cheek there. Cheek there. It's amazing, you put blusher the slightest bit too much on it, it seems to look so heavy. I am really digging into this blusher here. Really digging in. Okay. You would think it was waterproof the way it's not going on. Get on you, little pest. Okay, that'll do nicely. Then we want to put the whiskers on. Sort out all those strandy bits later. That's the only thing about the glue gun. Will you stay there for me? I've put a little piece of blue tack down because it sort of gives me a third hand, which is always useful. Let's get some hessian strands. There we go. Give them a bit of a twist. Don't worry about the length, we'll trim them afterwards. Glue gun. There we go. Pink nose. Yeah, pink nose. On. Now we can think about trimming. Did I mention scissors? I should have said, you'll need some scissors. I'm never happier than when I've got a pair of scissors in my hand. In fact, my mum was the nicest person ever. And when I was little, she got up one morning and the light was on, and she went downstairs and the chair had been pulled up to the light, and it was me, it was only two, and I'd climbed up with the chair, switched the light on, and I knew that my mum had material out. It was resting. I'll be cutting out the ear while I'm talking here. I'm going to go from about there up to the point, and that's going to make one of the ears. So yeah, when she went in to the living room, and all this material was out. There was wool for a coat and lining. She was lining it out to make sure it didn't, to get rid of the creases. And I was sat in the middle, so chuffed with myself because I'm left-handed, and I just learnt to cut with a pair of scissors with my right hand. And apparently I'd cut a neat little patch out of the middle of this material, and I said to her, but Mummy, I just needed a bit of material. I just needed a bit of material. And do you know what? My mum didn't even shout. She's a lovely lady. Right, let's do the middles. So I'm going to fold that again, and I will just go from wide to a point. That one. Fold it. It's a better way to get it symmetrical. Wide to a point. Doesn't matter if it's not perfect. It's about the doing. It's the doing and the giving that's important. Right, I'm going to put these on a little bit higher, and you'll see why in a minute, because I've got to try and make these ears stand up. I've got to be careful with this glue gun. Careful. It's when you press it through, when you've got an open weave, you've got to be careful not to press the wheel showing through. But heck, what I was going to say was, oh, actually I remember now, glue on the dots of this ribbon. Doesn't show as much. If you are giving this to somebody, if they don't like it, then tough. They're not a friend. Right, once you've got these ears, what we do is, that little bit that I left, I'm just going to snip up there and snip up there, because we're going to make a stand. Okay. It's going to go foldy. I mean, look, you could do this with card, couldn't you? That would be, and I don't mean card that you've bought from a shop beforehand. Go through your cupboards and take things out of the cardboard boxes, and then you'll see on the inside of the cardboard box it's usually white or a plain colour. Okay, now we're going to glue these on top. 1, 2. Now I'm going to glue it at the back. 1. Okay. I've got my phone hanging from a light here, so it's not the easiest of things to do. I'm so sorry if I'm not giving you a good view. There we go. I'm going to stick that one on top of here so they join together. Whoop. Oh, that'll be fine. I've never seen a rabbit with perfect ears anyway. There we go. Now for the ribbon. There's 2 ways of doing this. Depends on how much you've got. This ribbon here, you can either put it into thirds if you know, because if that's about a third and that's about a third there, that wasn't bad, right? If you now press that and you were to tie it, you can pull that down there and you can pull that one out, if your fingers work, that is. And you end up with a little bow like that. Actually, I could put that one on, but I just glue that onto there. I might tie it with a piece of wire first and glue it on, but let me show you this one instead. There we go. Leave a bit dangling, pinch, wrap, pull, nice tight knot. Not even, but it will be. There we go. How wide do we want it to be? Cool, this is slippery ribbon, this. This is like my laces. I've been walking every single morning and I swear they use plastic for laces. I think my husband keeps on thinking I'm stopping because I'm out of breath. There's that as well, but right. I hope you are walking every morning or whatever. We're leaving the house at 6:30 and we're seeing, sometimes we see some deer, and we live in Wigan, you know. It's amazing how just getting up that little bit earlier makes a difference. Am I happy with those loops? That one's a bit bigger. Okay. Let's just cut that off. Oh, come on, give me a break. If you go like that and you slip, you've had it, so it's always better just to point the points up to where you roughly want to go, and then you can't cut the whole lot off. So let's put that on top, coming together. I don't know where you put this. You can either put it by your front door, you can put it with your pots outside, put it on your window ledge. You could hide a little egg. I noticed there's an advert out at the moment, isn't there? If you love them, hide it or something. If you want to show it, hide it. Now, what you could do as well, I have done on this other example, this is one that I made with less equipment, because I thought now everybody's got everything in, so it's just a recycled cup, and again some paint charts, and I thought I'll make some feet for this one. So for here, I've cut out 2 little foam feet. Must go that way. 2 foam feet, and then I've cut out little ovals for the pads, and little toes there from my paint samples. I don't know about you, but it's like my fingers aren't mine at the moment. Oh, I've used that much hand cream up. Ridiculous. Right. And what I would say is when you're cutting these out, when you're cutting these little circles out, keep your scissors straight and turn the card. So if I want to do a circle now, I would just keep turning. And you stand a better chance of getting the circle then. But turn the card, not your scissors. Right, let's go for this. And he'll be finished apart from his little tail. One. Oh, it's like a magic trick, this. Hold on. Stay there. That would work. One thing I'll never be is slick. Come on. Two. Gotta hope I get it. I've done well not burning myself so far. I've never cooked so much in my life. We're eating 3 meals a day. And hot cross buns. Hot cross buns. I've eaten so many. It's ridiculous. I did go into my husband's working in the room next door, and I went into him, and I was wearing a pair of rabbit ears, and I put my hands on my hips and pretended to be really, really cross. And I said, give you a clue. If you can guess what it is, you can have a treat. Didn't get it. It's supposed to be a hot cross bunny. But we did laugh. And it's all about laughing, isn't it, eh? Nearly done. Sorry, this is all a little bit ham-fisted, but you get the idea, don't you? It's the ideas we want. Oh, ouch, you little monkey. There. Right, let's get his feet on. Oh, you know, you don't have to have feet, but they are cute, aren't they? Just adds to it. On. Yeah. Don't overthink it, Alison. Just get it on. There. And of course, I mean, you could draw a little, whoopsie daisy, little eyelashes, couldn't you? do whatever you want. And I tell you that these, if only we could draw our own eyelashes on like that, that would be great. That'll be another thing that people are rushing to when all this is over. I've lost his bottom. I have lost his bottom. Hold on, I've got a spare one here. Probably not as big as the other bottom I had, but that'll do. Okay. Signing off. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll